everyone, Jessie here from My Life in Arts and Crafts, and today is the beginning of the 12 weeks of Christmas. Now, I'm a week late, so there's going to be 2 videos going up this week, and then subsequently there will be 1 a week until Christmas. So for today's project, we're going to be making these cards. I'm going to make just one on camera, and then I'll just have the information about the other ones down below. So for this one, we're using the October stamp of the month. So this one is a $5 stamp if you have a qualifying purchase, and you have 2 cuts here that are from the Cricut Artfully cartridge, and it tells you the information. So this one is going to be a 2.5 inch cut on, it's on page 2 or 49. And this one is a 3-inch cut on page 67. So I've got those cut out already. These other 2 don't have cuts that go with them. They'll just be, you'll have to hand cut them or just leave them as is. So we've got those we're going to be using. We're going to need a Versamark pad. I have the white and gold ribbon from Close to My Heart. Really pretty. Has a gold glitter in the middle. I've got the card bases, I've got my die cuts here, I've got super fine detail white embossing powder and Princess Gold embossing powder. This is one of my favorite golds. It's more of a cool tone gold rather than a darker yellowy gold. I have the Oh Dear paper collection. It's really pretty, and a lot of these papers would be really pretty for this kind of card. I'm not sure which one we're going to be using because I might be out of that one. We'll look through there in a second. But the nice thing about the Close to My Heart papers is it has complementing cardstocks that go with it. So it will tell you the colors at the top. So for example, this collection goes well with Bamboo, Cocoa, Colonial White, Desert Sand, Juniper, Sea Glass, Slate Whisper, and White Daisy. So I've got some cut out in different colors. I have a couple reds and blues in here as well because I was just using up some scraps and getting those cut out. So we'll be using that collection. I have my paper trimmer. I've got some foam tape, ATG gun. I have my Sea Glass cardstock. I also have the Sea Glass glitter paper. If you wanted to, you could also probably get away with using the gold glitter paper. Really pretty as well. And yeah, I also have my heat gun over to the side. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to cut a piece of Sea Glass to our desired size. So for this guy, it's going to be 4 inches. By 5 1/4. So there's that. You're also going to need a piece of Whisper White. I forgot that one. Or not Whisper White. White Daisy. You're also going to need a piece of White Daisy cardstock for your sentiment there. I did forget to grab that one, but I'll get that in just a second. I'm going to get my glitter cardstock, and this is going to be an 1 inch and an 1/8. So we want an 1 inch and an 1/8. So I'm just going to turn that, we'll go 1 inch and an 1/8. And I ended up going with about 4 3/8 inches long, because I actually wanted it to hang off my paper a little bit. Okay, so there's that guy. And then I use this pattern paper. And we need this to be 5 inches tall. tie 3 3/4. And then you're going to need some kind of hole punch, because what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to punch a hole up in the corner after you get it stamped, depending on whichever one you want to use, whether you do the star or the stocking. You'll punch a hole up in the top, and that will be placed onto your card. So I'm going to grab my block and my hole punch, and we'll get that done. Okay, so here's my block. Let's do the stocking. We'll set it with the stamp side down, and we'll pick it up with the block. If this was a new stamp, you'd want to rub it on your arm a little bit. Since I've already used it, we're good. I'm going to put that piece down below it. Ink it up. I'm going to look right through it. Okay, and I did forget to go over it with my anti-static pad, but that's okay because we're good, I guess. You do want to go over it with your anti-static pad or your embossing buddy or whatever you have. So we'll see how bad it turns out. If it turns out too bad, we might have to do it again. Grab my tweezers. It's not too bad. I would definitely recommend making sure that you do use your anti-static pad, just because it does pick up any little debris from your fingers. Set down. So that's that guy. And now I'm going to also do my sentiment. I'm going to peel this guy off of here. Use my stamp cleaner. Make sure we used it this time. to stamp it kind of off to the side a little bit. There we go. This one I'm going to use the Princess Gold embossing powder. Okay. Clean off our stamp again real quick. Oopsie. It's okay. So there is our pieces all heat embossed. Bring back our paper trimmer. So our sea glass piece for our sentiment was 1 1/8 inches. So we do need this to be smaller than 1 1/8 inches. So I can probably get it to be about, this is like 15/16 ish. Okay, so there we go with that. So we're also going to need our non-stick scissors. So that'll be good right there. So now we need to take this guy and figure out how long we want it. So just go like that. Make a little mark. So about right there. And then we're going to dovetail this guy. So just take a slit in the center and go to the center and to the center. That one's a little bit off. Okay, then we'll go same thing on this side. To the center, to the center, and to the center. Alright, so there's that piece, and then we're going to layer that on top of here. Some ATG. Need a nice strong adhesive. Going over glitter. And then we will follow our dovetail, giving it about the same amount as what it is on the white piece. It may not be exactly perfect, but that's okay. It's homemade. It doesn't have to be perfect. And like I said, you could do that with the, whatchamacallit, you could do that with the gold paper as well. Probably look really pretty. So then I've got a white card base. And I've got my sea glass color. Take that and put that in the center. Same thing with this one. And if you're mass producing cards for Christmas, don't put a lot of dimensions on them because you're just going to end up taking more time. And it would be a lot faster just to get these done like this. And then I'm going to use my Crop-A-Dile or any hole punch. I'm going to use the smaller. Did I use the smaller one? I think I used the smaller one. Nope, I used the larger size. And then I'm just going to go right in on there. Punch a hole. Get a little bit of ribbon. Thread it through. I'm just going to tie a knot. Okay, then just clean up the ends a little bit. Other scissors. So this is the only one that's going to go on foam tape. Take a bit of foam tape, put it on the back, just put one chunk, good enough. This piece is going to get layered down here, just like that. It's going to hang off the edge. There you go. And there is your super simple Christmas card. And here are the other ones. So you can do this with a lot of different patterns. Anything that has a die cut that goes on the outside of your shape, you could do it with just a plain Christmas ornament and use a background stamp and stamp it on there, and it'd be really cute. Just hang a little ribbon on it and you have a super cute ornament card that is easy to mass produce. Hope you like this, and I will see you again soon.